Hello there, ladies and gents. Here I am feeding my sheep. We're just starting a new episode of Let's Play. Now, it's been a long time, and I'm sorry it's been so long. I've been kind of busy and kind of doing other things. You know, the expansion for or not the expansion, the pack for Diablo came out, or change whatever thingy. And I've been doing that and kind of farting around and doing other things. My wife's been out of town, so I've been kind of lonely and kind of down and haven't, really felt like doing much. But, I decided that I need to really do that. So, here I am. Good old game of Minecraft always cheers you up. So, yeah, I've been kind of looking around and a little bit's changed since the last time I was in here. I noticed that when I spawned, I actually started with a couple of books that I didn't have before. There's basically a couple blocks from or a couple of books from Open Blocks, and these are kind of cool because it's just in-game documentation for Open Blocks, which I really like, and it goes through a lot of the different blocks that you may or may not have known about, and in my case, things that I've been meaning to make, like the elevator, and just haven't quite gotten around to it yet. Let's stick that back on my shelf. So definitely, when you spawn, check that out because there are a lot of really neat blocks in there. But kind of on to what I wanted to do today. So I was looking around my base and I noticed that my chest is insanely full, which is awesome because I've got like 64 of almost every single type of mana bean, and I've got my little guy out here standing around with some carrots in his hand, and that chest is starting to get full. So what I want to do is send these mana beans out. I'm actually going to send them down this tube, and let's go ahead and turn it into a bat. Oh, let's see. I need to get a saw. Let me grab a saw really quick, and I think I've got one in here. I do. And grab some. Oh wait, I've already got some cobblestone covers, so I'll use those instead of actually using a saw. So let's come on, flying back over here. Hop down this way, place our cover, and I know I've got item ducks somewhere. Go ahead and put our item ducks down here. So I've already dug this whole area out because I felt like it, and I don't think anybody's going to complain about that. Okay, so we're going to come down here. And I really like... Oh, and I'm running out of blocks. Am I going to make it? Oh, wait, I might. No, not going to make it. I really like how, our two items can share the same block. I think that's awesome. So, but what I want to do is do 2 more item ducts, and then just 2 large, probably gold chests. I might upgrade them to crystal chests. Whoops, hit my push to talk button instead of, hopefully I didn't cut too much out. So I'm going to make some more chests, and then I'll be right back, and that way we can have our mana beans at nice, easy access to the rest of this. I'm back in a few. Alright, so here we are upstairs, and I realized as I started making these that I don't think I've ever done this on camera, and so I figured maybe it's a good idea, because some of you may not know how to do this. So we're going to use a mod called Iron Chests. And essentially what you do is you make a regular vanilla chest, and to start off, your kind of first, well, one of the tiers, because there's also copper in, is an iron chest. And so iron chest, you just take a regular chest, surround it with iron. Gives you an iron chest. I've already made 11 of them, so I'm not going to make any more. Actually, I made 10, and I had one in here already. And now to upgrade an iron chest to the next tier, you go ahead and surround your iron chest with gold. And the reason you want to do this is your gold chests are larger than your iron chests, and they look a little bit cooler. I'm only going to make 4 because I'm running low on gold. We're going to have to make a quarry, I think, sometime soon. So, to upgrade your gold chest, you take 2 diamonds, I think it's 2 diamonds, and I believe it's 6 glass. There we go. and we can make some diamond chests. Now, you can upgrade your diamond chests to a crystal chest by doing something to it. Oh, just surround it by glass. And, oh, running out of glass. So I have 1 diamond chest left over. That's okay, because I only really wanted 2 right now. So, we'll throw those back in here. And I'll head back downstairs and meet... Actually, you know what? Before we do that, what I wanted to do is make a teleporter. Now, I guess it's not a teleporter, it's an elevator. Now, the elevator is an open blocks mod. END, Ender Pearl. And we have lots of Ender Pearls because we've had that nice little Ender farm. I'm going to make 2 of these right now. And I'm going to put 1... where's my... Oh, yeah, that's in the way. Well, I'm going to put 1 over here. Like I'm running over here, and I'm actually going to swap these out, but for right now, let's see if I can do this as I fall. It may not work. Let's try. Oh, didn't do it. We'll put 1 there, and 1 here. And they're very cool. So you basically stand on it, and then hit jump, or shift, or crouch, I guess I should say. So jump, crouch. Very cool. Now I'm going to have to place this one when I go back upstairs. And it pretty much just teleports you from one elevator to the next. I can't remember the max distance. It's something reasonably far. But what exactly it is, I do not remember. Okay, so our crystal chests are going to go here. We're going to have mana beans that come up into them. Now there's one last thing we've got to do. We've got to take our... basically set the output for our chest in here. So we're going to run on in here. Open and close that door. We're going to slap a pneumatic servo that I already made on here. And then set this enable to low. And I want it to pretty much... Do I want it to suck everything out? I think the only... Oh, wait, no, I just... Now we're going to see how this works. Oh, wait, I need an empty hand. I'll throw my elevator over there for the moment. I know, guy, I'm in your way. Don't complain. Alright, we'll set the whitelist. We'll say... And I think this will suck everything out. We may have to play with a couple of the... Yeah, okay, go, hurry up. Whoops. Come here. Let's see. Oh, and there we go. We are sucking out all of our mana beans, but we're going to leave everything else in there. Very cool. All right, so let's go place this. Drop that in there. And then my iron golem is very happy because his arms were getting very tired standing around with that carrot for like the last... I think he's been doing it for an episode or 2. So we've got our... Oh, wait a minute. That is not an elevator. That is a cloud. I don't think we want a cloud. We want the elevator. Alright. Elevator. Going down. Going up. Very, very cool. Now, ultimately, I actually think I'm going to do a... Because this is kind of my Thaumcraft room. I think I'm going to put a Thaumcraft device in here. I'm not quite sure. Because I kind of want to use the Arcane Levitator. Whoops. Which I think still exists. I suppose I ought to double check. That's under... No. Artifice. Arcane Levitator. Yep, it's still there. Cool. Because the Arcane Levitator, it's a Lamp of Fertility. Whoa! There are all kinds of new things that I've got to look up. Sentia mirrors? Alright, anyway. So, we are going to have to play with Thaumcraft. But not on camera because I know some of you are getting sick of it. Although I'll play with the new blocks on camera. But what I want to do is put elevators over here, because this is kind of a way, and it actually connects up to my tech room. That hole I was looking down a minute ago. Okay, so head on upstairs, and let's think about what I want to do next. Alright, so first things first, we're going to make ourselves some more elevators. I'm actually going to make 3 of them. I already had 2. And I'm all out of wool, so it's a good thing I don't need more than that. And we're going to go ahead and put these here gonna make myself a proper elevator, a proper way to get upstairs, and then break these. Dot, dot, dot. So now I can go right upstairs. I don't really like this here. Oh well, too bad. And then I need to come down and around. And what we're actually gonna do well, I don't know. Dig myself a hole. Ooh, that's kind of a fall. And stick this one here. Now the cool thing is I can actually teleport up through this block. Even though it's not empty space, I can teleport to each level of my house. So that works. I like this one down here. I like this one over here next to my bed. Not a big fan of this one in the middle of the floor. I might put a wall in here, or I don't know. It's okay. I never go upstairs anyway. Okay, so we've got ourselves an elevator. We can get around our house a little bit better. We've got an elevator over there. We can get it under a little bit better. Kind of bumbling all my things together. And what I want to do now is I am level 50, which means that I'm going to die and lose everything. So I want to actually go ahead and make a experience drain and basically a tank to hold on to my liquid experience. So let's do a drain, an XP drain. An XP drain needs, do I have any iron bars? I do not. I cannot type today apparently. So we're gonna make some iron bars. I think that was too many. Make it experience drain. Okay, one drain. And then what we also have to do is make ourselves an open tank. Why am I typing it in there? I type it in here. Oh, where is it? It's... Of course, I can't remember the name of it. Let's look in our handy-dandy book that we just got. This one. Alright, so elevator, sprinkler, radio, bear trap, a tank, obsidian, and glass panes. Well, that's easy to make. Do I have any obsidian? No, of course not, because I think I turned it all into need to get some lava. Oh, great. Well, maybe what we need to do before we get to any of this is actually go to the Nether and set up some kind of an ender pumping system. Well, we can use several different ways. We can use a regular Buildcraft pump, and that might be the easiest thing to do. We can also make an Endothermic Pump, and those are a little bit more difficult to make. However, they are much easier on the lag because essentially, and it also makes the Nether a little bit safer. It replaces a lava with, oh, see, we're gonna need obsidian for that. Bah, scratch that idea. We're just gonna make ourselves a regular old pump. Alright, regular old pump. We're gonna need, okay, make ourselves an iron gear. And we need 2 iron gears, right? Nope, just 1. Slide that there, this here. I feel like I'm missing something else for this. Oh, just some redstone. Alright, not too bad. Put my pickaxe up top. And, nope, wrong way. There we go. 1 mining well coming up. We need to make ourselves a tank. Actually, I think we do have a tank. Excellent. Wrong way. Okay, pump. Now, we are going to need to get a way to, or find a way to get power to our pump. And you know what we may as well do? And I think we have all the materials to use this. Is a tesseract from thermal expansion. Now the tesseracts are really cool. They need some liquefied or resonant ender, which we need to make some. Oh boy, So, if you haven't been paying attention lately, thermal expansion has gone through a revamp, and it's a lot better than it used to be. I mean, it was awesome before, but it's even cooler now. And Tesseracts now are multi-purpose tools. They will do everything and anything you want them to do, obviously within reason. They will they will transport items, they will transport power, and they will transport liquids, all in the exact same Tesseract, which is very cool. So we need to make all of this stuff. What of this do I have? Alright, real quick reminder, for making Enderium Blend, you're going to mix shiny metal with tin and a resonant ender bucket. I am going to make 2 of these because I have 2 things of shiny metal, and back in a second. So I just found out something cool that I didn't know. This must be a newer recipe that I just wasn't aware of. You can take glowstone dust, put it in your fluid transposer, and give it some redstone, molten redstone. You can get blaze powder. That's pretty cool. I did not know that. But we're going to be using blaze powder because we need to make ourselves some pyrotheum. Now, pyrotheum is simply redstone, sulfur, pulverized coal, and blaze. And heck, we'll make a bunch. And we're going to take this and dip, induction smelter. Bring it over here. We need to put in our pyrotheum and our Enderium blend, and it's going to use 1 pyrotheum for every 2 Enderium blend and make us 2 of our Enderium ingots. Now, we need to use these. Oh yeah, it's going upstairs. We need to use these Enderium ingots to make ourselves our ender frame. Alright, so we'll come on over here, throw this in this, and go tut, 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 tut. Got plenty of hardened glass, and diamond. Got a lot of diamonds. Alright, so we've got this. I didn't show you the whole thing. Alright, here we go. We've got our full Tesseract frame, and all we need to do is throw this in here, grab that. Oh, we need some more. That would have been helpful to put that in my... There we go. Here's our Tesseract. So we're going to have to make 2 of those. I'm going to make the other one really quick once this finishes, and head on off to the Nether. Alright, so we've got our 2 Tesseracts. Now what we need to do is make some kind of holding device to hold this lava once it gets here, because we're going to get a lot of lava from the Nether, and we want to be able to keep it somewhere. So what we're going to do is actually use a steel tank from Railcraft. We could use an iron tank, but the steel tank is a little bit bigger. So what we're going to do is I've got some iron and some coal cooking up in here. We're making some steel, and go ahead and do this really quick, and then to make the rest of it, we're going to take that steel, bring it over to our rolling machine, make sure I put the steel in there and not the iron. And do I have any? Go figure, I don't. Well, we'll have to supply this with power, and then we'll start getting some steel plates. I'm going to go grab our cables and let this go. Alright, so we are making ourselves some steel plates, and well, go ahead and grab these and see what damage we can do with them. We're going to probably have to make some more. Alright, so the tanks that we need, essentially they are a very large multi-block structure. If you've never played with them, they're pretty cool. We're going to need some, hopefully I have some glass. Of course I don't have enough, but I have enough to get us going. So, what you need to do is you need to make some you need to make at least 1 steel gauge. This is going to be where your, it would be helpful if I put all this in here. Weird, why didn't that all go in there? Oops. There we go. So your steel gauge is going to be basically where you can look into your tank. We are going to make a 4x3, so we're going to need, well, that should be plenty, I think. you're also going to need to make some. Where is our steel tank wall? The walls are going to be the walls of your tank, obviously. Let's throw that in here. Get rid of the buckets. We don't need our tape measure right now, or the iron ingots. The coal can go in there. I have to think about how many we're going to need. 32. Okay, if we're going to make a... Basically, what you need to do is you need to have the walls around the corners. The gauge is basically going to be like the windows. And then we're going to make a steel tank valve, which is going to be where you input and output. Oh, need a lever. Give me one stick. Put this here. Put that there. There we go. The valves are where you basically input or output material. So let's see if I have enough to make this. Where do I want to do this? Alright, so I think I've decided where I'm going to put this. I'm actually going to put it above my workshop because I think that'd be, or above my crafting line, because I think that'd look kind of cool. Because, it'll have this like nice glowing orange. Yeah, we'll see. So, to make your iron tank, or steel tank I guess this is, we need to go around the edge, and I hope I made enough of these. I guess I'll find out. We need to go around the edge in this steel tank wall. Can't quite reach there. I'll have to get around to the other side. Alright, and so the dimensions on your tanks are fairly particular, and if you hover over the block, you can see the heights can be 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8, no bigger, no smaller, and the diameter can be 3, 5, 7, and 9. So the diameters have to be odd numbers. There we go. Am I going to have enough? I think either it's going to be just barely or just barely not. Excellent. Okay. Thought I made enough, but I wasn't quite sure. Alright, so then filling in around here, basically we just put the steel tank gauge all the way around. Let's see, where do I want the input from? Well, wherever you want inputs, or potentially inputs or outputs, you're going to put a valve. So, tell you what, I'm going to actually drop this and put this in the corner. Pretty much the valves will work anywhere as long as it is in the wall of your tank. Come around to this other side. Let's do an output out the back, because I think I may want to run stuff out that side. See, it uses quite a bit of materials to be able to actually fully do this. And you can see that as the tank gets bigger and bigger, the sides end up being huge. Let's see. Tell you what. Let's again put a gauge in the side. Alright, and you know that it is completed successfully when all the blocks kind of merge together. And so you can see that I have 4,800,000, which essentially equates to 4,800 buckets worth of some kind of liquid that can go in here. So that's pretty cool. Now, what I need to do is take my fluid ducts, and we're going to run these over here. Where is this going to drop down? Close to where I want it to go. Let's turn it into a bat. And fluid duct, and let's see, I want this to go the other way. Takes a little while. This way and down, and this will drop it about where I want it to go. So it's not going to be the most beautiful construct in the world, but it will get the job done. Right here. Alright, so, turn back into myself. Let's drop down a tesseract, and can set it up so that, oh, that's right, I already did this. I set it down and then I moved where I wanted to put it. So basically what you have to do is you have to set a frequency, and then click set frequency. If you want to clear the frequency, click disable and it turns it off. You can give whatever frequency you have a name and save the frequency, which is what I did, and go ahead and set it. So we need to configure this. We want it to, I don't really care about items, but we may set it up at some point. So we are going to receive fluid. We are going to send energy. So you can see sending energy, receiving fluid. We may decide we want it to do items at the same, at some point, but right now we don't care. The redstone control, just leave it on low, and it should be pretty good. We don't care about the security. Alright, so we've got one set up. Now what we need to do is go to the Nether and find a good place to put this. We've got all of our pipes going in the correct location, and it will come up and fill this up with lava, and we'll have glowing lava on our head while we work. I think that'll be kind of cool. I mean, it's not, I don't think quite in the center of this area, but it's pretty darn close actually. So pretty cool. Alright, heading off to the Nether. Eat a biscuit before I go, and I'll meet you there. Alright, here we are in the Nether. Now, we're actually pretty close to a lava lake. There's one over kind of yonder. And I'm realizing as I'm running around, my map isn't on. I think one of the updates must have turned off my map. Oh well, we'll do it in a minute. Hello, Firebat. Are you coming over to attack me? Yes, you are. There we go. Ouch. Okay. Make sure these guys are not close enough to push me into that lava. What we might want to do is head over this way. So I'm going to get myself situated kind of over. See how I can dig up this way. Oh, it's really dark. And let's put ourselves some torches so we can see what we're doing here. So we're going to work our way up, and I will probably cut this because I don't think you want to see me digging up here. Alright, here we are in the Nether, again. So I've kind of built off this little bit of a stronghold, and right over a nice bit of lava. I'm not over the middle of it, but that's okay, we'll be close enough. I'm going to go ahead and put my pump down here before I, fall down the hole, because that would happen to me, and land in the lava and lose all my stuff. Okay, so we are going to have to do a couple things. Now, each side of the tesseract is capable of handling one thing. So if we hook this up, this will do our energy. And then we're going to need to, and where's my cobble? Hook our fluid ducts going in that direction. Alright, so I am going to put a lever on our pump so I can turn it off, because otherwise it will suck a lot of power out even when it's not necessarily working. So we need to set this up. So we're going to set the frequency, if I can do this correctly. We don't care about items. We want fluid to send only. We want energy to receive only. And we want this to work all the time. So this should start working. Now I'm going to have to think about this and make sure that this is all set up. Pretty sure we should be getting energy from our other... Oh wait, no. I think we may have put it right next to the... Let me go run over there and check, because I see there's not much coming out of here and this is not doing much of anything. So, yep, back... Oh yeah, I turned it off. Back in a second. Ooh, but on my way home, I get to kill a blaze. Let's... Die, blaze! Oh, nothing. Oh, I got some... Oh, wait. He did drop something. It's just behind me. Alright, see you guys downstairs and back at my house. Oh god, giant spider! Die, spider! Oh yeah, these spiders are creepy. They split into two. Ow. That kind of hurt. Well, that was exciting. Really, this time I'll see you back. Aha, yeah, just as I had thought. Our configuration is set to an input on this side. So, now, this should start transmitting. We'll find out. Meet you guys back in the Nether. Alright, well this is looking promising. We've got lots of power going to our pump. We've got this extending down. Can't really see what it's doing. But, any moment, we should have a lot of lava coursing through our pipes. Alright, here we go. We've got lava and it's coursing through here. Our fluid duct should be sucking it all out. And it should be going where it wants to go. I should note that you want to leave the fluid duct as this kind of, instead of switching it over. So we're going to head back. We may need to do something about chunk loading because I'm not 100% sure if this chunk is going to stay loaded when I leave the Nether. I kind of feel I might need to make a chunk loader, but we'll find out in a minute. Yay, we have lava! But it does look like the chunk will not stay loaded when I'm not there, which is kind of what I anticipated. I have actually a chunk loader kind of up in the corner over here in my base, so that's why we were getting power. But it appears that things will not stay loaded if we are not present, which makes sense. I'm actually running this game on... I actually have a server. It's a multiplayer server run game. But, yeah. So, I will have to make another chunk loader, but I think we're getting to about that time. I'm going to check the time and see how long we've been playing. And if we have time, we'll set up the igneous extruder. If not, we'll save that till next episode. Alright, so it is that wrapping up point. But next time, we'll actually put this to use. We'll set up this igneous extruder that I'm probably not going to leave there. And then we'll finally actually make our XP drain. Oh wow, I'm about to die. Maybe it might be a good idea to eat. So, on this tasty, delicious note, I hope you guys have a great day, and I promise it won't take me quite so long to get my next episode out. Well, I shouldn't promise, but I hope not. Take it easy, folks. This is Sidetrack signing off.